Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a Biofrontera report that's more than meets the eye. It's like when you think you're getting a simple sunburn cream, but it turns out it's also a deep dive into the financial health of a company. And we will be examining Biofrontera's recent financial report. We'll break down what the numbers really mean for the company's future and how it affects investors like you. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. Join us to talk more about financial news. So what is this Form 8K? Think of it as a corporate alert system. Companies use it to tell investors about big news that could impact their stock. In this case, Biofrontera, a company focused on dermatology products, specifically treatments for skin cancer, has announced its latest financial and operational results. The date of this report is May 15, 2025. This report tells us about the company's activities and financial situation from the beginning of the year until the end of March. It is like a snapshot of Biofrontera's health at a certain point in time. The core of this announcement is the press release. This is where Biofrontera shares its financial and operational performance for the first 3 months of 2025. It's like getting a report card showing how well the company did in terms of sales, profits, and other important metrics. Here is an important point. Companies often use terms that aren't exactly from the standard accounting book. These are called non-GAAP measures. Biofrontera uses some of these which can be helpful, but it is important to compare them with the standard measures to understand the real picture. If you are interested, you can find the press release as an attachment to this report. Now, let's dive into the numbers to see what they tell us about the company's health. Up to I will scroll down to the press release attachment to view the financial table. Let's briefly look at some of the press release highlights. Biofrontera is focusing on a few key things. They want to grow their prescription revenue. This means more doctors are prescribing their medications. They're also working to improve their gross margin, which is the difference between revenue and the cost of goods sold. This helps the company become more profitable. Biofrontera is aiming to manage its operating expenses carefully. They want to spend wisely to grow the business without wasting money. During the first 3 months of 2025, Biofrontera's total revenue was about $9.5 million. This indicates how much money the company generated from its products and services during that period. The cost of sales, representing the direct expenses associated with producing and selling Biofrontera's products, amounted to approximately $3.1 million for the 3 months ended March 31, 2025. The gross profit, which is the difference between total revenues and cost of sales, was around $6.3 million. This shows the profit Biofrontera made before considering operating expenses and other costs. Research and development expenses totaled approximately $1.2 million. These expenses are the costs associated with developing new products and improving existing ones. Biofrontera experienced a net loss of approximately $4.6 million for the first 3 months of 2025. The net loss indicates that the company's expenses exceeded its revenues, resulting in a loss for the period. As of March 31, 2025, Biofrontera had cash and cash equivalents of approximately $13.7 million. This is the amount of liquid assets the company had on hand. Now, what does all this mean? Well, Biofrontera's results show a mix of progress and challenges. While revenue and gross profit are positive signs, the net loss tells a different story. The company is spending a lot on research and development, which is crucial for its future, but it needs to balance that with controlling costs to become profitable. The amount of cash they have is critical to allow them to continue to operate. Biofrontera is working hard to increase its revenue and manage expenses, but the company is not yet profitable. They're investing in research and development to launch new products, but they still need to make sure they can cover their costs. Biofrontera is in a tough spot. Their expenses are high and they have a large net loss. Alright, that's our breakdown of Biofrontera's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.